Did you ever think that those tiny digital smileys could shape global politics? Emojis, once just playful icons, are now influencing international diplomacy at an unprecedented rate. In 2015 alone, diplomats from over 40 countries used emojis in official communications to convey complex sentiments and build rapport across cultures. This isn't just about fun little pictures. It's a new form of global communication that could redefine how nations interact. How do these simple icons navigate cultural differences? And can they truly bridge the gaps between vastly different societies? We'll explore this hidden language, revealing its surprising impact on international relations. Emojis have evolved into a new global dialect, much like ancient hieroglyphics. Just as Egyptians used symbols to convey complex ideas across vast distances, emojis today bridge cultural gaps through digital communication. Take Julia Clark's observation in The New Statesman. She notes that emojis are the promised land of diplomatic history, speaking to a universal citizenry. This visual language has become so influential that it even shapes public opinion and influences diplomacy. Picture this: an emoji can convey warmth or urgency, improving expressiveness across cultures. However, they also carry cultural nuances that can lead to misunderstandings if not used carefully. As emojis continue to integrate into political discourse, their role in international communication is only set to grow, making them a vital part of the digital age's language landscape. Emojis have become a powerful tool for shaping public opinion in our digital age. They are not just playful icons, but a new form of visual language that echoes ancient hieroglyphics in its ability to cross cultural boundaries. Julia Clark from The New Statesman argues emojis represent the Esperanto of the digital age, capable of speaking across borders and uniting diverse audiences as never before. Consider how President Macron used an emoji heart in his tweet addressing French citizens, instantly humanizing a message that could have been coldly official. This simple addition helped to soften his stance and connect with public sentiment on a more emotional level. Emojis are increasingly making their way into political discourse, transforming the tone of diplomatic communications from formal to relatable. As these icons continue to evolve in significance, they will undoubtedly play an even greater role in shaping how we perceive international affairs online. Emojis can be cultural landmines, leading to significant miscommunication. Picture this scenario. A diplomat from Japan sends an innocent thumbs-up emoji to their American counterpart, unaware that in some Middle Eastern countries, this gesture is considered offensive. The unintended insult could derail diplomatic negotiations and damage international relations. In another case, the folded hands hand prayer emoji might seem benign enough, but its interpretation varies widely across cultures. In Western contexts, it often signifies a plea for goodwill or support, whereas in Japan, it can simply mean please or thank you. These nuances highlight how emojis, despite their universal appeal, are deeply embedded within cultural frameworks. Understanding these subtleties is crucial as we navigate the increasingly emoji-rich digital landscape of global diplomacy. Emojis have transformed how we express emotions online. Studies show that emoji-rich communication significantly enhances warmth and emotional depth in digital interactions across cultures. Consider this: emojis are now a universal tool for conveying feelings more effectively than words alone can manage. They've become an essential part of the international language, much like hieroglyphics once were to ancient civilizations. In diplomatic communications, where tone is often ambiguous or lost through text-based exchanges, emojis offer clarity and emotional nuance. Julia Clark from The New Statesman argues that they are the promised land of diplomatic history, bridging gaps between different cultures with their universal appeal. This improvement in expressiveness not only fosters better understanding, but also creates a more welcoming atmosphere for discussions. As we delve deeper into the impact of emojis on global diplomacy, it's clear these tiny icons play a significant role beyond just casual communication. Emojis have become a universal language of sorts, much like Esperanto was intended to be. Julia Clark from The New Statesman calls emojis the promised land of diplomatic history, noting their potential to bridge diverse cultures and languages. Just as hieroglyphics were once the visual lingua franca in ancient Egypt, today's digital age sees emojis serving a similar role across borders. Consider how an emoji can convey complex emotions or messages instantly, transcending linguistic barriers. The findings from emoji-rich versus emoji-poor communication across cultures show that using emojis enhances expressiveness and warmth in communication, making them invaluable tools for fostering global connections. Picture this: diplomats use emojis to soften the tone of a message or clarify intent without risking misinterpretation due to language differences. This new form of digital shorthand is increasingly prevalent not just in casual interactions, but also in formal diplomatic settings. As we delve deeper into how these small icons are reshaping international relations, it's clear that their influence extends far beyond simple text messages and into the heart of global communication strategies. Emojis have become a significant part of international business communication. They add warmth and expressiveness to emails and messages, bridging cultural gaps in ways traditional language sometimes fails to do. For instance, The New Statesman's Julia Clark suggests that emojis could represent the Esperanto of the digital age, speaking across borders to a new global citizenry. Emojis are not just casual additions, they're increasingly making their way into political and legal environments as well. In fact, studies show there is a universal improvement in expressiveness when using emojis, enhancing interpersonal interaction globally. Consider how emojis can convey complex sentiments quickly and effectively in business settings. Picture this: an international deal sealed with a simple smiling face with smiling eyes instead of lengthy pleasantries. This visual language, much like ancient hieroglyphics, defies geographic boundaries and cultural differences, making it easier for businesses to communicate across the globe. As we explore further into how emojis shape digital discourse, we'll see their impact on public opinion and diplomatic communications. Cultural differences can significantly impact how emojis are interpreted. Take the emoji, for instance. While it might simply mean okay in some cultures, it could be offensive or misunderstood elsewhere. This misinterpretation highlights a critical issue. Despite their global popularity, emojis aren't universally understood. In fact, studies show that there's no uniform meaning across different regions and languages, leading to potential diplomatic misunderstandings. Picture this: an emoji-rich message intended to convey warmth might come off as cold or even hostile in another culture due to differing interpretations of the same icon. Understanding these nuances is crucial for effective global communication, especially in diplomacy, where every symbol can carry significant weight. As emojis continue to make their way into political discourse and international relations, it's imperative that we navigate this digital language with cultural sensitivity and awareness. Emojis are no longer just for casual chats. They're making their way into official political and diplomatic documents. Julia Clark from The New Statesman argues that emojis represent the promised land of diplomatic history, speaking across borders to a new global citizenry. This digital language has the potential to bridge cultural divides, much like hieroglyphics once did in ancient times. Consider how emojis have been used in international business and legal environments. They add warmth and expressiveness to communications, improving interpersonal interaction universally. Picture this: an emoji-rich message can convey sentiments that might be lost in text alone, fostering a more human connection across cultures. Take the recent use of emojis by diplomats on social media platforms as they engage with global audiences. These icons are shaping public opinion and even influencing diplomatic relations. As we delve deeper into how these digital symbols transform official discourse, it's clear that their impact is far-reaching and significant in modern diplomacy. Emojis have become an influential force in international diplomacy. They are not just playful icons, but potent tools shaping public opinion and diplomatic communications worldwide. Consider how emojis can bridge cultural gaps, enhancing expressiveness and warmth in interpersonal interactions across diverse cultures. Yet, they also pose risks. Picture this: a seemingly innocent okay hand can derail global negotiations if misunderstood. Emoji's impact is profound. Julia Clark from The New Statesman even calls them the promised land of diplomatic history, suggesting their potential to speak across borders to a new generation of globally connected citizens. This nuanced use of emojis in diplomacy sets the stage for how they can transform international relations and continue influencing global discourse. The future of emojis in diplomacy is poised for significant growth. Emojis have evolved into a modern form of visual language, much like ancient hieroglyphics, but adapted to our digital age. They are increasingly becoming an integral part of international communication, shaping public opinion and even influencing diplomatic interactions. Consider how Julia Clark from The New Statesman views emojis as the promised land of diplomatic history, suggesting they have the potential to connect people across borders in a new global citizenry. This visual language transcends traditional linguistic barriers, offering warmth and expressiveness that text alone cannot convey. Emojis are not just symbols. They're cultural tools with the power to unite or divide depending on interpretation. As we move forward, expect emojis to play an even greater role in how nations communicate and negotiate digitally. Understanding their nuances will be key for navigating this evolving landscape of international relations. Emojis have transformed into a powerful tool for global diplomacy. These simple icons are shaping international communication by bridging cultural gaps and enhancing emotional expression across borders. Consider how emojis have been adopted in political discourse. Julia Clark from The New Statesman argues that they represent the promised land of diplomatic history, speaking to a new, globally connected citizenry. Picture this: an emoji can convey complex sentiments more efficiently than words sometimes do. This visual language is akin to ancient hieroglyphics, offering a modern dialect for our digital age. Although emojis are not always universally understood, they significantly improve the expressiveness and warmth in interpersonal interactions across cultures. As we conclude, it's clear that this new form of communication is here to stay, influencing everything from business transactions to diplomatic negotiations. The future of global dialogue may well rely on these small yet potent symbols. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the hidden history of emojis. We've explored how these tiny digital icons have evolved into a new visual language that echoes ancient hieroglyphics in their power to transcend cultural barriers. Consider Julia Clark's perspective from The New Statesman. She sees emojis as the promised land of diplomatic history, capable of speaking across borders and fostering global citizenry. Emojis are indeed shaping international discourse, influencing public opinion and even diplomatic communications. This visual language is increasingly embraced by politicians and diplomats alike, highlighting its potential to bridge gaps between cultures. To keep exploring these fascinating intersections, make sure you subscribe for more insights into the digital age's evolving communication tools. See you in our next video.